As a truck operator, you have plenty of issues to deal with. Fuel costs are spiraling, maintenance costs are going up, and exhaust emission regulations get tougher every year. There are several technologies you can use to reduce emissions, but they all add to your costs, they reduce your fuel mileage, and they increase engine and exhaust heat. This is the last thing you want. But today, everything has changed. It's been known since 1970 that injecting small amounts of hydrogen into an internal combustion engine causes that engine to run cleaner, with more power and lower emissions. The problem has been the hydrogen. It's expensive to produce, costly to distribute, and dangerous to carry on a truck. It solves all these problems by generating hydrogen on board as required in very small quantities and immediately injecting it into the engine's intake manifold. You never have to buy bottled hydrogen, you never have to store it, and you never have to worry about your safety. All you have to do is periodically top up the unit with distilled water. You get all the benefits of hydrogen injection with none of the drawbacks. So why does hydrogen injection work? In a diesel engine, fuel is injected into hot compressed air. The heat causes the fuel to start burning. This burn spreads through the fuel air mix, creating very high heat and pressure, which drives the piston down the cylinder. If a small amount of hydrogen is injected into the air before the air enters the combustion chamber, the hydrogen disperses through the air. Hydrogen burns more than 10 times as fast as diesel. So after the diesel fuel is injected, it starts to burn. That in turn starts the hydrogen burning. The hydrogen burn spreads through the mixture 10 times as fast as a diesel burn would, and this in turn ignites the diesel throughout the entire mix. In effect, the hydrogen accelerates the rate at which the diesel burns. This causes the fuel to burn faster and more completely. Most of the fuel's latent energy is now converted to useful work, and less is wasted as unburned hydrocarbons, oxides of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. So the engine produces more torque and runs cleaner and cooler on the same amount of fuel. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. If water is subjected to an electrical voltage, it can be made to split into these component gases. This process is called electrolysis. The unit generates hydrogen by electrolysis of distilled water. It contains a small but highly efficient electrolysis component powered by the vehicle's electrical system. It draws about the same current as the headlights. The unit generates small quantities of hydrogen and oxygen whenever the engine is running. These gases are pressurized and injected into the engine air intake downstream of the turbocharger. The addition of a little extra oxygen is benign. It neither adds to nor detracts from the engine's operation. But as we just saw, the hydrogen makes the fuel burn faster and more completely, extracting more energy. The benefits are immediate.